Hey, it's Allison with Get Your Pretty On, and I thought it would be fun today to answer a question that I get asked pretty often, and that is, how do you decide which trends to include on the GYPO Style Challenge? And that's a really good question because it's a process. It's actually a four-part process for me, and I want to give you a little bit of insight into that today. So first off, if you haven't joined me for the GYPO Style Challenge or have no idea what I'm talking about at all, I'm going to explain that to you really quickly. What it is my online styling program specifically for moms, although a lot of other women participate too. But each season I provide you with a list of seasonal trends on a shopping list, along with some classic basic pieces that you can use season after season. And then I provide you with 21 days of mix and match outfits created from the pieces on that list. It's just a really easy way to always stay on trend and to know exactly what to shop for when you go out to the store. It's called shopping with a purpose. And the great thing about this is that a lot of women shop their closets first and they find, some of the classic basic pieces may already be in there, or I allow you to shop wherever you want. So basically you can spend as much or as little as you want. If you're on a budget, that's fine. You can shop anywhere from Target to Nordstrom to Neiman's. It doesn't matter to me as long as you have pieces that pretty much match up with the recommended items on the list. So anyway, my first step in this process is that I take some inspiration from runway trends, which might be a little bit surprising to you because most of the time I look at the runway trends every season and I'm like, okay, yeah, I would never ever wear that. I go to Target. I'm not going to be walking down the aisles in my heels and my runway outfits, but the cool thing about that is that I can see and spot trends in there that I think are going to translate well into everyday wearable outfits. So I try to spot the things color-wise or like a bohemian vibe, something that I can latch onto that I can translate into an everyday wearable outfit. That's not runway appropriate, but is totally mom appropriate. So that's my first step in the process. My second step is that I do market research, aka shopping. I go out to the malls, I go to Target, I go to Nordstrom, I go to the places that I shop myself, and I see what's trending in stores before the start of each season so that I can kind of get a feel for the availability of items that I'm considering including on the shopping list, and also just to see if it's kind of jiving with what I've seen on the runways, and that's what's coming through for us everyday ordinary people to shop for. So that's my second thing that I do. And then number three, the third thing that I do is I pull challengers from my previous seasonal challenge groups and I ask them, what trends are you most excited about and what trends are making you cringe? Because I don't want to include those. And I just basically look at their feedback and I incorporate as much of that as I possibly can. And again, I check it against my list. Is it on trend for this season? In haute couture circles? Is it in stores and readily available? And is it something people actually want to wear? Because of course that matters more than anything. But the fourth step in this process is my own litmus test. If it's something that I would never consider wearing myself, then it's probably not going to make it on a challenge. Each of the outfits in the GYPO Style Challenge has to be Allison approved before it gets put on the list because I'm not going to put something out there that I'm not going to wear myself. And there have been trends that I've not been 100% on board with that the challengers have really, really wanted, and I have included them in the list, aka the kimono on the summer challenge, that I ended up loving. So sometimes the challengers help me get out of my comfort zone, which is kind of cool too. But anyway, that is some insight into the process of how I choose trends each season to include on the GYPO Style Challenge, and I hope you liked hearing about it.